Hey YouTube, Chris from hockeytutorial.com here. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Bauer Vapor x05. Just going to give you guys a little bit of information about it. The first part of the review that we're going to be covering are the inside liners that Bauer have used on this skate. The inside materials and the liners that they've used with this skate is a brushed nylon liner. It's the same material that they've used for the footbed at the base of the skate, if I can just get that out to show you. This is your standard Bauer footbed that they've used with this one. It has the brushed nylon liner at the front of it, and on the back it has the standard foam that they use on the footbeds that allows the footbed to rest comfortably at the base of the skate, keeping it still so it doesn't move around while you're skating, which gives you great energy transfer on the ice. The next part of the review is the tongue that they've used on this. This is an anatomical one-piece felt tongue that they've used with this skate, which molds to the shape of your foot as you use it, which gives you great forward flex while you're in your forward strides, which again is really great for energy transfer and giving you a full range of motion while you're using these skates. Taking a quick look at the heel support or tendon guard at the back of this skate. It's nice and padded, which means that these skates will last a lot longer. They're a lot more durable than some of the other ones that have much softer materials on the back over here. These are one of the parts of the skates that wear away quite quickly if they're not reinforced properly, but Bauer have done a great job on reinforcing this heel or tendon guard at the back. They're making it nice and stiff for you, which is what you want. That gives you an excellent energy transfer rate, a good range of motion because it means that your feet aren't allowed to bend backwards, bend that way. They're held up really well, which again adds to your overall performance on the ice. The ankle support of these skates is also well reinforced, which means again these skates are really durable. If I turn these around and just give these little taps so you can hear the strength of this ankle support around here. They are really hard, which is always nice to see. That helps to fend off from stray puck shots and things like that, which is nice to see that they've included that there. Also taking a quick look at the ankle padding on the inside of the skate. Bauer call this a closed cell foam package. Now what that means is that you get a really nice close fit with these skates, which is also something that needs to be pointed out. The vapor line for Bauer skates tend to be rather narrow, so if you have quite bulky feet, if you're a size EE or EE, then I'd probably recommend taking a look at some of these Supreme lines instead of the vapor lines, which tend to be kind of drawn for the people that have quite narrow or thin feet, which is something important to keep in mind. But looking at the foam packaging that Bauer give you with this skate, you do get a really nice, close and comfortable fit. It's important to minimise the amount of empty space inside the skate, which means that you get a good level of energy transfer. You want all of the motion that your feet make inside the boot to be transferred directly onto the blade, and that's affected if you have a lot of empty space inside the skate. You want it to be close fitting, not tight, but a really nice close fit, which gives you great energy transfer. Now just taking a quick look at the toe cap on this x05s over here. Bauer give you a nice anatomical toe cap with this skate, which means that the toe cap is more or less shaped to the same shape as your feet, which means that you get a nice close fit with these. Once again, you don't want the fit to be tight, you want it to be nice and close, which gives you a high level of energy transfer, adding to improving your overall performance on the ice. If I just get a bit closer so you can get a look at that. It's a well-shaped toe cap over there, which is great to see on these skates. So what we're going to take a look at now is the outer materials that Bauer have used on these skates, or the quarter package some might say. So with these skates, Bauer have used a sublimated material and design, so all of these paddings that you can see on the outside of the skate are actually built into the material. So over time after using these skates, those designs and patternings won't rub off or get worn away by either rubbing them against things or falling over, or just day-to-day use of the skates, which is really nice over there. They've also reinforced the sublimated material. It's a really tightly woven mesh, which means that it does resist just your day-to-day damage that the skate will receive, which is great. It means that these skates will last a little bit longer than some of the other ones on the market. And it also has the X-rib pattern over there that you can see, which the vapor skates are renowned for. That's what allows these skates to flex in the areas that you need flex, for these skates to stay rigid in the areas that you need them to stay rigid in, which again improves your performance and gives you great energy transfer and full range of motion inside these skates. As we said with these skates, they are very stiff and rigid in the areas that they need to be in, and they do allow flex in the areas that they need to be in. Again, that's all down to this lovely X-rib design that Bauer have incorporated on these skates, which is a very cool feature. The next part of the review is going to be taking a look at the base of the skate and the outer soles. So with this skate over here, if I just get a bit closer so you can see that, Bauer give you a plastic outsole on the base of this skate. It has these lines at the bottom, or ridges that you can probably see over there for you. Those help add a bit of rigidity to the base of the skate. That again helps keep the base of the skate very stiff and rigid, which adds to your overall performance, giving you great energy transfer rates. The holder that they've used on this is your standard Took Lightspeed Pro holder with a lovely Took stainless steel blade over there. It's important to have a stainless steel blade on your skates because stainless steel, as you know, is a lot easier to maintain. It lasts a lot longer, and it also helps keep the sharpen a bit longer than the standard steels, which is really great to see that they've added that to these skates as well. Now, something that should be mentioned is that these boots are an entry-level pair of skates, so they'll be recommended for people that are just getting into the game of hockey or just getting into the sport of skating. So if you're kind of an entry-level skater, these would be excellent for you as you build your way up and building your skill and confidence up to move on to the next pair of skates. That was a quick look at the Bauer Vapor x05s. If you want a bit more information on these skates and some of the other skates that we've reviewed, check out hockeytutorial.com and go to our reviews page for more information. If you want to find out where you can get your hands on these skates, make sure to check out www.skateattack.co.uk. Stay tuned, guys.